And here's a line drive kick. We take it at the 33. The up guy took it, and he's trying to get running room, and he's going to be stopped at about the 41-yard line. So it's about an 8-yard return, I believe.
I'm trying to find it. We won't call his name, Larry.
I think that was Bryson Price, number 18, a sophomore on the return.
18 or 19. It's kind of hard to tell when they.
It was 18.
It's 18.
Okay.
All right.
That's Bryson Price.
Yeah, we call his name. 51-14, Dogs ahead. We got Chapel Hill next week. Then we have Jasper at the house. Jasper's a good opponent, too. We have a really tough off-season schedule this year.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs from their own 41.
All new linemen.
And again, Burchett is the quarterback. We'll try to get some of those linemen mentioned. Okay, Burchett wants to throw it. Great protection. Going to go deep down the near sideline. Incomplete pass intended for Bryson Price. Okay, I see 21 out there. I see 51. 21 is Jaden Jeffress. 51 is Gabrin Hooker.
Charles Lovell, big senior 280-pounder out there. Number 51, you mentioned him.
Charles Lovell, yeah, 77,
Okay.
Okay, we got
62.
We got
They're letting the clock run.
We got 13, Colt Lohorn.
Carson Carter's in there.
Okay, the clock is running, okay. Clock ran the entire second half last night in the freshman game. Carthage was up 53-6 at halftime, won at 59-6. Freshman class, a lot of talent in that group. High snap here. Luckily, it's taken by our back guy, by the running back, and then he lost it. And so the bottom line is we're going to have a huge loss here. It's going to go from the 41 back to the 25, a 16-yard loss there.
I think it was Graves. The ball was snapped too high, and I think it just landed in the running back's hands, and he said, uh-oh, and then he went to move, and they knocked it out of his hands. And then we recovered it. The quarterback recovered it to keep it from being a turnover. 3rd and a ton of 1 iron.
All right, so we're going to let the clock run out here. We should. Don't snap it right here. 5 seconds. Don't snap it. And we do. All right, pitch out to the running back. This is Price, I believe, going left, and he's going to pick up 2 yards, I believe, and that ends the quarter. So at the end of 3, Carthage 51, Liberty-Eylau 14.
Panola County relies on UT Health East Texas Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, Bulldogs will start the final quarter in punt formation, and I think that's Madrano out there to kick.
He's built like him.
Yeah, he's got the physique. And let's see, the line of scrimmage is the 27. This will be our first punt. And it is a high kick, pretty good kick. They're going to call for the fair catch, and they make it at the 40-yard line.
You got to like that. That was a beautiful kick. Looked like a pass going down through there.
So that was a 33-yard kick and absolutely no return.
We have not, we hadn't punted it enough to know our punters' names in the last 4 or 5 years.
That is the truth.
Yeah. And our quarterbacks usually like they have, Basicker's be kicking the night for them, and usually Kai was kicking and Cuff was kicking.
All right, 1st down and 10 now for the Leopards. They have it at their own 40-yard line. And I've mentioned Mike Basinger several times. I can see him. He's seated down fairly in one of the lower rows.
I see his shirt. Yeah.
He's got a shirt on that says Basinger number 2 and number 19. He's got 2 grandsons playing in this ball game. Okay, here's the handoff. It goes to the running back. Big hole this time. The 45 midfield, still on his feet to the 45, and it's going to be down at the 43-yard line. So that's going to be 9 and 7. That's a 16-yard run.
Trey Gant on the tackle. Dogs by himself.
So a first down for the Leopards. I have them now with 10 first downs in the ball game. 11:21 left to play, and the clock is moving. Carthage leading it 51-14. First and 10 Leopards at the Carthage 43-yard line. Ball is on the right hash. They're going to send twin receivers to the right and twins also to the left. Basinger, the quarterback, going to take the shotgun snap here. Getting down to 2 seconds, 1 second. Basinger takes it. Now he's under heavy pressure. Rolling to his right. He throws. This ball is high down at the 20-yard line. Too high for the intended receiver.
Hey, Larry, how many times did KJ carry the ball tonight? I mean, he's got a ton of yards.
Okay, let's see. He's carried 6 carries, 180 yards.
It's pretty good average.
That's
30
30.
yards.
Yes, that's all right.
We'll take it.
Okay, first down and 10 for the Leopards. Coach Surratt wants to keep his carries down, to a pretty low number. This is not the time of the year to be giving him the ball 25 to 30 times. Okay, Basinger in the gun. There's a snap to him. Hands off to the running back. Pretty big hole up the middle. He's across the 40. And ball on the ground, and we've got it. If that's a fumble, then we've got it. And it is. Okay, so he picks up 5 yards on the carry, but then they turn it over.
Latravian Roberts made the tackle.
So Roberts with the hit. Who recovered it?
He recovered.
He recovered it too.
That's right. So
both the tackle and the recovery. Okay, and the clock is running. Right now, ordinarily the clock would be stopped. And again, we ran it last night. So that means that next week, since the varsity plays at home against Chapel Hill, that means that the JV and freshmen will be playing at home against Chapel Hill. You got to come out and see this freshman team. Now the JV team won also, but the freshman team, oh my, the speed on that team.
We've been hearing about them teams since there was sandlot football. I mean, when they're playing.
But that JV team, they showed me a lot. They'll hit you, and they're going to play tough football. I can tell you that. Okay, here's the pitch out going, I think, to number 18, and he's got some running room for the Bulldogs. Again, if that is 18, it is Bryson Price, a sophomore.
There's a
late flag. Now, if the gain stands, then it's going to be a gain of 9 yards.
Let's see what happens.
But we have a flag on the play.
We got an injury over here.
We got somebody hurt.
They're still letting the clock run.
All right. We'll be back after this.
This is Brandy Emanis, Marketing Director for Hope Community Medicine, where caring is everything. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurances, and we offer a sliding fee discount to those who qualify. With 5 convenient locations in Carthage, Center, Tenaha, and St. Augustine to better serve you and your family. We are your community. Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
See what happened, Larry.
Well, it was a 7-yard gain, and then there's a flag, and Scotty Allen, the referee, is talking to head coach Scott Surratt. Scott doesn't seem to be too animated right now, so I think he's not flustered in any way. Okay, dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Carthage.
Yeah.
Dead ball against Carthage. So that's going to be a 7-yard gain. And then it should take it back to the 30-yard line. That's right. Okay, so 7-yard gain, but then a 15-yard penalty. So you give Carthage the 7 yards there on the ground out to the 45, but then the penalty moves it back to the 30. So the clock's still running. 7:45 left to play in the ball game. Carthage up 51-14.
We're taking our time too.
I tell you what, we
We're
were
gonna
hoping
take time out. I think.
hoping this game would be over with by 7, mainly thanks to the clock. It's going to be over with earlier than that. Okay, here's the handoff, and we fumble it, and they pick it out of midair, and they're going to return it for a touchdown. A fumble there as Burchett tried to get the handoff to someone, and I don't know for sure what went wrong. Monday at Chalk Talk, you'll find out.
Well, they were taking too much time in the huddle, and
and-
the coach was over there. You could tell he was animated about it. So we snapped the ball really in a hurry, and it ended up fumble, and they get it back for a touchdown.
So a 25-yard fumble return for.
They have more offense on returns than they do total offense, do they?
7-11 to play in the fourth. And fumble return for Liberty-Eylau. And so now the score is 51-20.
Still got it. So the Leopards call the timeout. I guess they didn't have enough personnel on the field. Well,
I think
They're
they're going to
still-
kick it here pretty
Yeah,
soon.
we didn't have enough personnel needed to we. We were missing 2 guys.
yep.
7-11 left to play. I'm surprised they don't still have the clock running right here, but they don't. Here's a low snap. He gets it
They
kicked
didn't
down,
make
up,
it.
kicked down, and let's see, it is
No good.
no good, off to the left.
We'll be back. Score 51-20.
MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, MaxFlow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas. Check off your to-do list with big savings on building materials at Kane Hardware and Lumber. Kane's is your one-stop shop for building materials for large-scale jobs, small projects, and everything in between. Whether you're building a house, adding on, or just updating, we carry the concrete, drywall, lumber, insulation, roofing, siding, molding, and many more products you'll need. Add character and charm to your home with our large selection of paint colors. We have all the products you need. Shop Kane Hardware and Lumber at 224 South Shelby Street in Carthage.
7:01 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Carthage up 51-20. Chapel Hill has just scored on a 25-yard fumble return. That's their second touchdown tonight on a fumble return.
That's over 100 yards of return.
That's over 100 yards of returns. That's 117 yards of returns.
So how much offense do they have?
Less than that.
So
Well, just about the same amount. Okay, here's the kick, and it's going to bounce, and go. Oh, it hit the goalpost. It's a touchback.
like when it hit the pylon, it
is,
became
when it hit the pylon, that is a touchback. Because that's part of the end zone.
Yeah, if it didn't hit it, it was going to be a tough decision for Marion whether or not he's going to have to pick it up or not.
Yeah, he was thinking about roll it in the end zone, but it just, boom, hit the pylon and just slowly rode that way.
Yeah, he thought he was going to take a right-hand turn toward the sideline, but or go into the end zone, and it hit the pylon. Boy, that was close to being a disaster. Another touchdown for Chapel Hill.
Yeah, the people in the dugout up here were yelling and screaming too, thinking it was it. Okay, we're back to line scrimmage.
Okay, Burchett at under center this time. Burchett throws left, caught out there at the 25. He's to the 30, and his helmet comes off. A flag comes down. It's going to be a 5-yard completion on the pass to Colt Lawhorn. Colt Lawhorn
And
is a senior.
They just jerked his helmet off is what happened there. Surprised there wasn't. Is there a flag down on that? Guess not.
Yeah, I saw one come in.
Okay. 6:45. I was hoping the clock would continue to run. Yes, personal foul.
Okay, so that's a 5-yard completion.
And a 15-yarder
And
on
a
top.
15-yarder on top of it. And it is another House AC and Electrical and 323 Plumbing first down.
All right, let's just run the clock now, boys. 76 is in there. That's Jackson Biggs.
Oh, okay.
That's a big kid. He was named correctly.
Now, is he kin to
His Warren's grandson.
Warren's grandson?
That's Brett's
okay.
son.
All right, first down and 10 for Carthage at their own 45. Pitch out goes to the running back going to the right, and he is brought down after a 4-yard gain. And that's either 19 or 18.
Jackson is 6'3", 238 pounds.
That looks like it's going to be number 19
Okay,
running the ball. 18's a receiver.
Number 19, oh, that's Caden Graves. Caden Graves, sophomore. So he picks up 4 yards.
I think that's been all of his carries, Larry. If you look back when he started playing, I think that's been the same. It's hard for us to tell in 19 and 18, but
Second down and 6. The ball is on the Carthage 49. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs at their own 49. Ball is on the right hash. Burchett, high snap, pulls it down, and he's going to go deep right. Deep right, has a man out there. This ball is caught. And it's going to be down inside the 5-yard line. Big pass there by Burchett.
who's it caught it out there?
That's number 18 that caught the pass.
All right.
Nice pass there by Burchett. Good catch.
What a throw by Burchett.
Price caught the ball. He's 18.
That's going to be a 53-yard pass for Burchett. 53.
Wow. That was a pretty pass. He led him correctly, too.
Another House AC and Electrical first down. Now here's Burchett handing off to the running back. And he's down at the line of scrimmage was a 2-yard line.
Scrum going on. Looks
yeah,
like
let's
rugby.
see. They're trying to push him into the end zone. I think he got 1 yard.
Got down to the 1.
They want to score just like the first team, you know. I mean, they work just like the first team does. They practice with the first team. They deserve to score. Now, I know we're way ahead.
Who was the ball carrier at that time, Dustin?
It's 19, and we got another injured LE player.
Yeah, we got one down.
Caden
We'll be
Graves
back.
again, okay.
Want a beautiful smile? Give us a call at Carthage Dental Center, 903-693-8500. Here at Carthage Dental Center, you come with a smile and leave with an even bigger one. We are a general and family dentist located in Carthage, Texas. Dr. Fowler and Dr. Purry are general dentists who specialize in implants, dentures, cosmetic dentistry, whitening, same-day treatment, and sedation for those fearful patients. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Fridays by appointment only. Our number is 903-693-8500. Go Bulldogs.
R4 Legacy LLC is your one call for all your land management needs. Licensed and insured with over 20 years experience, they can take care of your land clearing, pond construction, driveways, mulching, and many other services using the best in heavy equipment. They also offer commercial and residential mowing, and they are the largest distributor of firewood in Panola County. Call Ashley at R4 Legacy LLC for all your land management. 903-692-0324.
All right, so the Bulldogs have it second and goal now from the Liberty-Eylau 1-yard line. Burchett, the quarterback. And he's got a running back in the backfield with him. Burchett going to be under center. Double tight end formation. A receiver split to each side. Ball on the right hash. And here's Burchett faking it, now throwing it into the end zone for a touchdown. 1-yard touchdown pass. And we'll have to find out who that was to.
31.
31. We got a bunch of new names in the game. 31 is Zach Dunlap.
1-yard pass. Burchett. So that's a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown. And the Garrett's Wrecker Service extra point is coming up. When you need a tow, go to the one who knows. That's Garrett's Wrecker Service. Well, let's see. This is going to be number 29 again to kick it. Christian Monreal, a junior.
We had a Monreal that was a kicker, too, several years back.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we're short one.
Shorter player it is.
Extra player.
Okay, and we've also got a new holder in there. It's normally Carson Crawford, but this is going to be Burchett to hold. And it may be a new snapper, too. Low snap. He gets it down. The kick is up. It is good. He got it just inside that left upright. And it's now 58-20. Carthage 2:58. And the clock is rolling. Left to play here in the fourth.
Grind and Grain Beverage Company and Pop's Kitchen, located at 108 West Sabine just off the square in downtown Carthage, is your home for great food and quality handcrafted beverages. Come enjoy cooked-to-order burgers, sandwiches, and wings, and don't miss Pop's signature pulled pork sandwich and loaded fries. Grind and Grain has several handcrafted beers on tap and makes a variety of wines. We also serve the best root beer in town, so come by and meet our friendly staff in the atmosphere that fosters community. And we're also proud supporters of the Carthage Bulldogs, and we hope you have a great season.
Okay, Dustin, need your help again. Who was that pass to? It was Burchett to who?
Number 31.
31. Thank you, sir. Okay, Zach Dunlap. Okay, that's right. Mark mentioned that. Zach Dunlap with a touchdown. Want to be sure and get his name
in the record books.
In the record book, yeah, on the air.
One of his kin to Jim Dunlap.
You think so?
I don't know.
Could be.
I'm wondering
be
if
a
he
grandson, wouldn't it?
That's right.
Could be.
Which he's the head man over in Henderson now.
Yes, he is.
So, $1:44 left. Clock's running.
Clock is running.
We go to Chapel Hill next week. We do have some boys from Carthage in Alaska listen to the game tonight.
Okay, let's see if we've mentioned 23. Yeah, 20. No, we haven't. Amur Shepard is on the kickoff team. 6 foot, 160-pound junior. Number 23 and number 22. Benny Smith is out there. And 21 is Jaden Jeffress, the sophomore.
21, 22, 23. Back to back.
And 26. That's Portley. Portley's had a good game tonight, sophomore. Here's the kick. This is the pooch kick. Pooch kick right. Oh, he fumbles it. Ball is on the ground, and that's recovered by Liberty-Eylau. A pooch kick, and he fumbled it, but Liberty-Eylau
Clock's still running.
Clock is running. The ball is at the 32-yard line. Clock running.
So you're going to tell them what happens at the end, Larry, this year compared to last year's?
Oh, yes. Okay, now, after the final horn sounds and I get the stats ready, we're going to go with a wrap-up. We will not have Coach Surratt on live, but you can go to the scoreboard show, and interview with him will be taped by Dustin Burns. So they hand off to a running back, and he's going to be picking up 3 yards, and that's going to be the ball game right there.
58-20. We'll be back. The wrap-up after this.
At Carthage Eye Associates, we're dedicated to your vision and your well-being. Our secret? It's all about you. Our expert staff is your trusted partner in eye care, providing patient-focused attention that makes all the difference. With years of experience and cutting-edge technology, you're in the best hands. Discover the Carthage Eye Associates difference today. Visit CarthageEyeAssociates.com and experience the clarity of patient-focused care and unmatched expertise. Carthage Eye Associates. We see the world through your eyes.
At Prosperity Bank, we are proud to serve the Carthage community and support the Bulldogs. We have the financial services to meet all your needs, from mobile banking, personal and business loans, home loans, and small business services. We have you covered. Talk to a financial expert at our Carthage Banking Center at 121 South Market Street and visit us online at prosperitybankusa.com. Loans subject to credit approval. This ad is not a commitment to lend. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Prosperity Bank, NMLS number 466414.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
Bagley Well Service creates value and satisfaction on every project. Bagley Well Service fields workers whose efficiency maximizes productivity on your job with no compromise to safety. Maintenance, roustabout, welding, battery installation, compressor and pump mechanics. Bagley Well Service workers' training and capabilities, impeccable reputation is well known across the oil and gas industry. Discover how Bagley Well Service fits your need. 903-690-9700.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone, call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, First State Bank and Trust.
Friday night at Harris Field in Texarkana, Texas, the Carthage Bulldogs going up against the Liberty-Eylau Leopards. Game number 2 of the season for the Bulldogs and number 3 for the Leopards. Carthage scored first on a 47-yard run by K.J. Edwards. 6 minutes to play in the first. Carthage 7-0. Later in the first quarter, a 13-yard pass from Jet Surratt to Blake Marion up the Carthage lead to 14-0 after the extra point. 59 seconds left to play in the first period. And another touchdown pass for Surratt. This time 29 yards to Cale Preston. And Medrano's extra point gave Carthage a 21-0 advantage. But the Bulldogs then, on their next possession, they turned it over to Liberty-Eylau. In fact, we had a fumble at the 8-yard line. Liberty-Eylau picked it up and returned it 92 yards for a touchdown. The Carthage lead then trimmed to 21-7, 7:11 to play until halftime. Less than a minute later, 6:37 to play in the second quarter, a 65-yard run by K.J. Edwards, his second touchdown of the night. And Medrano's extra point gave Carthage a 28-7 lead. And then the Bulldogs scored on the final play of the first half on a 27-yard field goal by Medrano. Carthage ahead at halftime 31-7. In the third quarter, the third touchdown of the night for K.J. Edwards. Edwards incidentally winding up with 180 yards rushing on 6 carries. That touchdown was for 50 yards. 11:26 to play in the third. Carthage leading 38-7. And then 10:45 to play in the third quarter. A 13-yard touchdown pass to Blake Marion. The Carthage lead was 45-7 at that point. And then with 7:29 to play in the third quarter, another touchdown for Carthage, a 34-yard run for Benny Smith. The extra point that time was wide left. Carthage up 51-7. Liberty-Eylau then scored on a 46-yard pass with a minute 56 to play in the third quarter, and so the Carthage lead was 51-14. Then Liberty-Eylau with another touchdown. This was their second fumble return for a touchdown in the ball game. This one a 25-yard return. The extra point was wide left, and Carthage was leading 51-20. The Bulldogs with the final score of the ball game. That came on a 1-yard pass from Burchett to Zach Dunlap with 2:58 to play in the fourth quarter. The extra point was good. The final score, Carthage 58 and Liberty-Eylau 20. Here are the statistics in the ball game. Carthage 24 first downs, Liberty-Eylau with 10. On the ground, Carthage 252 yards, the Leopards 46. Through the air, Carthage 17 of 21 for 239 yards. Liberty-Eylau 11 of 20 for 86 yards. Total yards in the ball game, Carthage 491, Liberty-Eylau 132. Turnovers, Carthage turned it over 3 times. Liberty-Eylau had 1. Penalties, Carthage 5 penalties for 55 yards, and the Leopards 8 for 75 yards. Carthage punted once for 33 yards, and Liberty-Eylau punted 3 times for a 37-yard average. Liberty-Eylau now with a record of 2-1, and the Carthage Bulldogs are 1-1 going into next week's road game at Chapel Hill. We will not have Coach Surratt on live on our wrap-up here, but we will be taping it. And if you want to hear Coach Surratt's comments, tune in to the Scoreboard Show, and you'll be able to hear that. Dustin Burns will be recording it for us and sending it back to the station. So once again, the final score from Texarkana, Texas, on Friday night: the Carthage Bulldogs 58 and the Liberty-Eylau Leopards 20. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen.
You've been listening to a live broadcast of Carthage High School Bulldog football on KGAS 104.3 FM. Our live free video stream has been on EastTexasToday.com. Stay tuned for the East Texas Scoreboard Show immediately following this broadcast. Thank you for listening.